Well, the Browns are wrapping up their offseason program today with a practice here at FirstEnergy Stadium, and unfortunately, Mary Kay, they were unable to get through the offseason program without someone at least leaving practice. Denzel Ward appeared to hurt his ankle. He walked into the locker room. Kevin Stefanski did not have an update, but look, this isn't what you want to have happen here in the middle of June.
Right. Well, the good news is that he walked, half the length of the field on his own to get into the locker room. So it's not like he had to be carted off. It's not like he had to be helped in. So I think that was a good sign. At this time of year, they're just going to be very, very careful. So even if it is a little tweak or something, they're certainly not going to bring him back out for a minicamp practice. So for Denzel's sake, for the Browns' sake, fans' sake, let's hope it's nothing serious. They will update us later.
Yeah, Scotty, you hope that we come back for training camp at Denzel's 100%.
Yeah, I guess if there's a silver lining, if something like this happened now, you don't want him to get hurt at all. But I think maybe if you look past that, somebody like Martin Emerson, he got a lot of first-team snaps today. Greedy Williams has also been out the last couple practices we watched. So Martin Emerson has kind of moved up the depth chart and gotten some significant first-team snaps. So that can only help as you go forward.
Okay, now we also heard from Jadeveon Clowney today for the first time since he re-signed, and Mary Kay said something interesting. Of course, a former teammate of Deshaun Watson's. He seemed to indicate he was going to go where Deshaun Watson went. He even went as far as to say that if Deshaun Watson would have chosen Atlanta, he might be in Atlanta now. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, very, very interesting. We kind of wondered what was taking Jadeveon so long, and he does work on his own time clock. But very interesting to note that it was basically Deshaun or nothing. So if Baker Mayfield had still been the quarterback here, I don't think Jadeveon Clowney would be here. And like you said, he might have ended up wherever Deshaun did. And it also shows that there's somebody on the defensive side of the ball that really has Deshaun's back. Most of them do and have said they do, but he really knows him well and is vouching for him.
And, just to be fair, Jadeveon did say, that he respected Baker and he liked Baker as a person, but this was about Deshaun Watson here. Scott, I mean, that's sort of when you have a quarterback, when he's on the field at least, this is a guy that can draw people here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much I chalk this up to people saying things at this time of the year, but, he said it. I'm sure the contract had something to do with it, played a huge part, I'm sure. But, yeah, it's just like anything. You get players like Myles Garrett's here. He's going to bring people here, right? So that works both ways. You have a quarterback that's going to draw people on the offense, no matter where they play. That's good for your team.
And one more thing, Scott, you were asking Kevin Stefanski about Deshaun Watson and sort of getting used to him. Tell us what you were kind of getting at there.
Yeah, right, pretty much when he showed up, the whole conversation was about finding out what he's comfortable doing. Are the things that they see him do on tape the things that they think will fit into their offense? It's the whole getting to know you process. So I asked him, where are they at? Are they through with that? Are they going into training camp knowing what they need to know? And typical Kevin Stefanski fashion, he kind of talked around that. And yeah, you're always learning. And he pointed out how the offense is likely going to change during the season even. And you're kind of learning as you go. Deshaun Watson's case, it could change dramatically with him being out for a while and then switching quarterbacks. So, you would hope that they're in a good place as far as comfort-wise going into this break, kind of knowing what they want to do on offense, but it sounds like they're still learning.
Yeah, Mary Kay, at this point, when you start training camp, though, you do want to be up to speed. You want to be ready to hit the ground running. So that's why I think it was so important for Deshaun to be here, really going all the way back to the start.
Yes, absolutely 100%. And in addition to all the work he got in OTAs and in minicamp, as we know, he took the offense to the Bahamas, and he is planning one more trip, sometime probably in July. I think they'll probably go to Florida and do another passing camp. And even Kevin Stefanski noted that work in between the break is very important.
All right, felt like the last day of school here at FirstEnergy Stadium. The off-season program is done. Coaches can't even really do anything with the players here moving forward until training camp. But of course, look, we're going to have all sorts of coverage between now and then. You can find it all, everything that happened today and everything leading up to training camp at cleveland.com/Browns.